thanks for hitting up the channel. Today we're going to talk about PXG, price drops and suspect customer service. Thanks for joining me down on my practice round this morning. Thought it was a bit better than doing it in the house on the sofa like I've done for a few previous videos. This is a subject that probably isn't just isolated to PXG in all fairness, but all I can do is speak from my experience and a couple of people's experiences that I know of at the golf club that I play at. So, 1 under after 3, just saying. So back to PXG. It's not like I don't really like the brand, love the brand. Oh, a bit dirty on the greens today. PXG, for me, is the best brand at the moment, the hottest brand, the most desired brand, the most in demand brand. Probably why they're having issues getting all the clubs out. All started around Christmas. At Christmas, SAS Golf put out a post saying that it was a Gen 2 driver, brand new. You could choose the shaft, choose the grip for 250 quid. At which point the demand for PXG stuff, in my opinion, started to go up a little bit. Now, fast forward to where we are now, PXG are doing crazy bag sales. They're doing full bag sales, all custom fit. So you can go there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and completely get your bag done from driver all the way to
one of the
putter.
things
that put me off about doing that for me wasn't the brand, wasn't the fact that I have to go all PXG or all TaylorMade or all Titleist. It was the lead times that these companies are saying that the products would be. So 6 weeks, Callaway 2 to 3, TaylorMade 4 to 6 weeks. And for me, when you're in the prime of the golf season, so start of June, that's your golf season gone. You're waiting for those clubs. As soon as the clubs start to come, so today, first day of autumn apparently, meteorologically, I heard on the radio. Fact for the day. So, you're starting to lose the golf season. I was going to play 6:30 this morning. The light was so bad, I wasn't able to come out until about 7:30. So the season's starting to go in England. So by the end of September, really, if you're working a 9 to 5 job, you ain't getting on the golf course. For those people that don't know, if you've been living under a rock in golfing terms, then you need to check out the PXG website. They do have some cracking deals. I mean, they've got irons from £80 a club. They've got legacy clubs, so like Gen 2 clubs for £250, say that the putters, which I still think is a really good buy in today's market, considering they're brand new, direct from PXG. And then the best deals to be had are on the full bags. So if you go to PXG, go down to the bottom, say full bags, I'll put it up on screen, you can see there's some good savings to be had. Now, I'd spoken to my mate about this, like if you had a full bag fitting, went and got fitted, you didn't like everything, you could probably sell the bits that you didn't want on eBay and kind of make your money back and still make that saving, but have brand new clubs rather than second-hand clubs. So to cut a very long story short, it's kind of what he did, but the issue is he's still waiting. He had his fitting in June. We are now in September and he's been told to wait another week. Let's have a look at his story and see what he's been up to, what information he's had, and that thing. I'll share that on screen. Now, I already know that the US have some PXG sales going on before the UK. Reached out to them on Twitter, they got straight back in fairness and said, watch out for September, some hot deals coming through. Well, we're September today. I haven't seen the deals go live yet, but true to the word, like the last time, they did start cutting prices in line with the US market. So my advice really is, if you do order and you get a crazy deal on PXG, just be wary. It's going to take a long time for it to come. They're already struggling, in my opinion, to keep up with the demand of the products, which is why my mate's been waiting for 2 months, still waiting, even though he's parted with 2k for a full bag fitting, he's still waiting and no preferential treatment because he's bought more clubs. So if you buy a single club, don't be expecting it's going to be rocking up next week or before schedule. It's more than likely going to take that 6 to 8 weeks that they're suggesting, and if anything it might even take a little bit longer. From my own experience, I had a head cover, limited edition. It looked absolutely amazing, looked great in the bag. Used it once and it was already marked up to hell, already wearing, blue already wearing off. So I had to send it back, no qualms at all. Happy to sort the refund out, no problem. But it did take a month for them to process the refund. Now this kind of shows you the amount of pressure that the company's under. They've never had this kind of demand before, and I think it's kind of unprecedented. They may have bitten off more than they can chew, and some people are going to be feeling let down because they've bought into the PXG process, the experience, it being you've never had anything like this before. Well, yeah, pretty sure people haven't had to wait 2 months for golf clubs before, but that's a new experience for us all, I guess. But I don't know where everybody else stands on this. Has anybody else had any experiences where they've had to wait ages for clubs to come, or they've had a custom fit and they've had to wait months and months and months and the golf season's already gone by the time the clubs come? If you have, hit me up, just put a comment down below. What was the company and when was it? Was it recently? Was it a few years ago? See if this is isolated. I mean, I really hope that PXG are going to sort this out. I hope when the clubs come, they're just going to be absolutely amazing. They'll be everything he wanted when he paid for them. But £2,000 in, no clubs, 2 months down the line, very, very limited email backwards and forwards, and that's only when, say, the customer is again in contact with the brand. There's been no updates, he's had to chase updates. I just think it's a bit poor, and I hope PXG up their game because the products are absolutely on point, and if I could, I'd be going full PXG, but I'd also want to pay. If I'm paying that kind of money, I want the experience too. My parting message for PXG is you've got a great product, you've got a great marketing team, people want to play your stuff, but for the love of God, just give people realistic delivery times. Don't oversell and underdeliver. Opposite way around, come on. Customer service 2021. Undersell, overdeliver. Tell people it's going to be 3 months, deliver it in 1. That kind of thing. Don't say it's going to be 6 weeks and then still wait the customer be waiting after 8 and 9 weeks. Just ain't good enough. You need to up your game. At the end of the day, if you've parted with that kind of cash, £2,000, and you've had no updates, no window of when it's going to be delivered, just sort it out, man. How long does it take? Communicate with your customers. If anyone's had any other experiences away from PXG, might be TaylorMade, might be Ping, I've heard similar stories about Ping deliverers as well, let me know, hit me up and put a comment in the comment section below. Cheers guys, appreciate you watching the channel. See ya.